Hello everyone, I welcome you to today's class. Thank you for joining me. My name is Adele Michael. Today we're going to solve this question that says 2 raised to power x plus 4 raised to power x is equals to 72. Quickly, I want you to know that this x here is representing a number. X can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 4, it can be 5. So assuming if this x is representing 1, so what they are trying to tell us here is that 2 raised to power 1 plus 4 raised to power 1 must give us 72. So which this will not give us 72. So we need to find the real value of x. And how can we do that? Let's journey together. Now, first thing we need to do here is to express this 4. 2 raised to power 2 will give us 4. That's 2 times 2 will give us 4. So instead of writing this 4, I can write 2 raised to power 2. So I have 2 raised to power 2. Don't forget the x is still there, equals to 72. Alright, so from there I have 2 raised to power x plus, now I can rearrange this. Some of you might want to multiply this together by having 2 raised to power 2x. But if we do it that way, it's a good idea actually in mathematics. But if we are going to do it that way, we might not get the real value of x. So to get the real value of x, this is how we are going to do it. In mathematics, 2 raised to power 2 and also raised to power x is the same thing as 2 raised to power x and also raised to power 2. If I should multiply this and this, I will have 2x. And if I should multiply this by this, x times 2 is 2x, 2 times x is 2x. They are both correct. So instead of writing 2 raised to power 2 and 2 raised to power and x rather, I'm going to write 2 raised to power x and raised to power 2. So I'm just interchanging it. Since the two of them are equal to each other, so I chose to write this. So I have 2 raised to power x and raised to power 2 equals to 72. Now, the next thing you need to do is, if you look at it, I'm having 2 raised to power x, I'm having 2 raised to power x. I can represent my 2 raised to power x, I can represent it with y. In other words, anywhere I see 2 raised to power x in the question, I'm going to write y. So here I'm having 2 raised to power x. Instead of writing 2 raised to power x, I'm writing y. So I have y plus, now I'm having another 2 raised to power x, I'm having y. Don't forget also raised to power 2 equals to 72. If you've been a mathematics student, maybe you are in the upper class, SS1, SS2, SS3, mainly looking at this, you know that this is a quadratic equation. So let's rearrange it so that it will have a good look, just like quadratic equation. So minus 72 equals to 0. So I put this here, I put this follow, and I collect this like term. Positive 72 will turn to negative 72 equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation. So we can solve this quadratic equation by looking for two numbers that we can multiply together, and it will give us minus 72y squared. Because how did I get my minus 72y squared? I multiply minus 72 times positive y squared. So I have minus 72y squared. Alright, so what are these two numbers? I think I've thought of two numbers because of time. And I discovered that the numbers are minus 8y and positive 9. Yes, I'm correct. Minus times plus is minus, 8 times 9 is 72, y times y is y squared. And likewise, if I should add these two numbers together, in other words, like having 9 minus 8, I will have y. 9y minus 8y will give me 1y. So these are the two factors that I'm actually looking for. So I will have y squared, instead of writing plus y now, since 9 minus 8 will give me positive y, so I will represent these two numbers instead of writing this y, positive y. So I will have minus 8y and plus 9y. Then I will have my minus 72 equal to 0. Don't forget that what I'm having here is still the same thing that I'm having here. I just simplify this positive y. Another way of writing 1y is by writing 9 minus 8y, or minus 8 plus 9y will give me 1y. It's just another way. So these two is another way of writing 1y. Are you getting it now? So I just splitted it. So that I can now factorize by grouping. I can factorize by grouping. So now what is common here? Y. You bring it out, open the bracket. Y squared divided by y, you have y minus 8y divided by y, you have 8. Okay, what is the highest factor of 9 and 72? I think it's 9. So I'm going to bring it out. This is the positive here. So I have the highest factor of 72 and 9 is 9. So I divide 9y divided by 9. I'm having y plus divided by minus is minus. 72 divided by 9 will give me 8. So equal to 0. So I think I'm having something that look alike here. So I'm going to take it as 1. So I will have minus 8, y minus 8 rather. Then I will also have y plus 9. Y plus 9. Both of them equal to 0. We're almost done. Sorry for taking your time. So here, what this mathematics is showing us is that y minus 8 is equal to 0 and y plus 9 is equal to 0. So let's start with y minus 8. If y minus 8 is equal to 0, definitely y will be 8 moving to this side will give me 8. I mean minus 8 moving to this side will give me positive 8. So definitely y will be equals to 8. How did I get my 8? When I move minus 8 to this side, I have plus 8. 0 plus 8 is what? 8. Do you see that now? Or y plus 9 equals to 0. So if y plus 9 is equals to 0, so my y will be me moving positive 9 to the other side will have negative 9. So I'm going to pick the positive answer. Y equals to 8. Don't forget, I said 2 raised by x is equals to what? Y. So anywhere I see y now, I represent it with what? 8. So I'm having 2 raised by x equals to, instead of writing y, I'm going to write 8. So I can simplify this further by expressing 8 in the powers of 2. I think 2 raised by 3 will give me 8. 2 times 2, 2 raised by 3 actually means 2 times 2 times 2. And I think this is 8 because 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So instead of writing 8, I express it in the powers of in the base of 2. So I have 2 raised by 3, which is 8. Now the base are equal to each other. I can cancel it out. In mathematics, when the base are equal to each other, you can cancel it out. So I have the power left, x equals to 3. So my final answer here is x equals to 3. So let's confirm if that is true from the question that says 2x. So 2x plus, let's check, 2x plus 4x equals to 72. Alright, now I have known the real value of x is what? 3. So I have 2 raised by 3 plus 4 raised by 3. Will it give me 72? Okay, let's find out that 2 raised by 3 should be 8, right? Okay, and 4 raised by 3, 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4, 16 times 4. 16 times 4 should give me 4 times 6 is 24. Into 4 times 1 is 4 plus 2, that's 64. So I'm having 64. Will 64 plus 8 give me 72? I think yes. So definitely I'm correct. So the real value of x is 3. I hope you understood the solution. Join me more and I'll be sharing more of this with you. Thank you very much. See you in my next class. Bye.